Greetings, Taurus. Welcome to your timeless read. I'm Tracy, and this is Grounded Oracles. You are truly welcome here. We're going to jump in and get started. It's been a while since I've done sign readings, so I'm happy to be back doing them. I've missed them, and I hope there's in here something in here that resonates for you. Whenever you come across it, it should be good for 4 to 6 weeks after you find this. I hope that you came out of the eclipses without too much disturbance. We're able to let things go and make the energies work for you. Okay, and then we're going to grab a mandala chakra card, give us a little bit more insight what your reading is about. We have joy. And the corresponding mandala card looks like the sun. So we're going to take this and let it amplify your main energy, which is the Hermit, right? Virgo energy. Joy. And I love that the color just really, the light within the lantern is really just vibrant and glowing. It's about bringing clarity to the darkness. Taking this time out right now to explore the things that bring you joy. And in your recent past, you have the Emperor card. So I feel like you were sitting on top of the world. And there's still pieces of that, but there are next steps that are coming up. And I feel like in this season, the season coming up for you, Taurus, that you are really looking at things that used to bring you joy that no longer do. You're taking an inventory. You're taking an inventory. And I feel like this is something that is going to bring you so much joy. It's going to start with a spark, and it is a spark of healing. And joy also brings healing, right? Being around people and things that bring you joy. So it's about surrounding yourself with an environment and aesthetics that are pleasing and beautiful to help give you harmony and inspiration in this next part of your journey. It's something that's going to bring you so much joy. It's almost going to come up from the earth, right up through your staff, right straight to the heavens, the plumb line to the divine. It's beautiful, Taurus. And with these being two major arcanas here right in a row, these are some major changes. You may be deciding where you're going to take things next, what that next adventure is. And in the near future, I love that we have the Ace of Wands, because this is the total spark of inspiration. And being the element that's still growing, it is the growth potential is exponential. Some of you, this Emperor energy is because you've been doing so much work on yourself and rising to in frequency and vibration, really emulating the person that you want to be, really being settled in yourself and knowing who you are and what you want. But now it's time to separate the wheat from the chaff, things that you don't want to do. And some things might need a little more clarity, because this beautiful offer, inspiration, motivation to grow and develop is something on a new horizon, something that you've never done before, something that you might not even be able to wrap your mind around. That sounds like so much fun. New and exploratory, taking you to new heights, new frequencies, new vibrations. That is beautiful. Okay, as your grounding energy, you have the Knight of Swords. You're not afraid to take risks and take action, especially when you're really clear on something, and that has served you well. But I feel like this is a battle plan. This is something that you're exploring as if you need to take the same kind of action moving forward, or if you need to do a more of a gentle approach and magnetize what comes in. It is a culmination of both, right? When we're manifesting, things aren't just going to drop in your lap. Sometimes they can, but there needs to be a balance act. And I think you're trying to figure out in these next steps how you can best move, because in your higher perspective, we have the moon card. There's a lot that remains to be seen, a mystery. So you have shadows and fragments of an idea, like a hint of a whisper, maybe even an elusive dream that you're trying to get clarity on, something that brings you so much excitement and joy. I feel like this is just something that is going to echo, resonate for many people. The two, I'm sorry, at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is the Two of Wands. So what this one wand is showing you, and you believing that you can only make one decision. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was right. For a minute, I thought maybe it was supposed to be the Three of Wands. So we're going to look at that as definite growth and expansion, right? We got the one and the two. So we have three. We have three. Growth. The world is your oyster. You have an idea that is, if it hasn't clearly formed yet, which for some of you it has, we're all in different parts of our journey. So depending where this is showing up for you, Taurus, there may be an idea coming to you that is going to shake a hierarchy, a system, a set of beliefs. I don't think it's just a set of beliefs. It's some sort of structure or form that you are going to be questioning. And by shaking it, it's going to get rid of the rotten wood. And what's left is going to be a beautiful creation that's going to build a new structure for the new world, this new world for you. That is beautiful. I'd love to know what this is for you, Taurus, if you know what it is. All right. And all right, I was going to say, we're going to get some clarity here about direction, some advice that Spirit has for you. And our first card is the Seven of Pentacles. So you may be called to slow down a little bit. We know that the Pentacle energy is more slow, grounding, and methodical. Some seeds you've planted, but I feel like some of what you have, no, I'm seeing a field with pentacles, the ideas planted, and you taking your staff, your growth, your dream, your inspiration, and touching upon those things that get highlighted for you, and you will know what they are. And that's what makes them sprout and grow. So your course of action is going to be watching and observing, becoming aware and honing your skills in patience and development, in plan and strategy, learning what works and what doesn't work. And some of that is going to be a new intuitive gift that you explore. Knowing what to hone in on. Right? Because then we have all of the flowers blooming. Yeah, that'll come to harvest and multiply. All right, what other advice, Spirit, do you have for our Taurus friend about this exciting new journey, exploration? We have the Four of Pentacles. You've learned not to hang on too tightly to your plans and dreams, and this is part of the success that you've had thus far and what will take you forward. You are an ebb and flow, right? You draw it in and you give it back out. You circulate, and this is the flow of how nature and the world works. Not the hoarding of money, the hoarding of talents. It's giving it back and getting a plethora in return. All right, one final card for advice for our Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles, right? This is what I was picturing, the planting of the inspiration. Okay, so it starts with inspiration, and then you touch upon it, just touch upon it, and it becomes a more tangible idea, a tangible product, a tangible, whether or not it's a person, a message, something that becomes real in front of you to make it highlighted for you, right? That's where the highlighting comes in. And that's where the Hermit comes in. You're going to get that idea, and it's going to come to you in waves as you touch upon things and contemplate it. Not think it to death and get worried, but really weigh it in your heart, in this joy meter within you. This is a lovely reading. I'd love to know how this, again, resonates for you, where you are on your journey with this. I hope you have a fabulous few weeks, Taurus, and